Welcome back. It's 2021, and we're going to be starting kind of a new approach to what we're trying to do here. It's going to be more of documenting what we're going through. Um, some people might say it's a vlog. It's definitely not going to be a daily vlog. We're not interesting enough to be doing a daily vlog. There's not a lot of fun things or exciting things that go on in what I do every single day, day in and day out. It's a lot of sitting at my desk, designing, a lot of printing, embroidery work, and once you kind of see it once, you've seen it 1,000 times. But what I wanted to do more is document it for myself, so I can see what I'm doing, how I'm utilizing my time, and really be better than I was in 2020. Yeah, there was a pandemic and those lockdowns, and of course I could have leaned on that, or I could have utilized it saying, hey, I have all this time now, let's do more video. And it for whatever reason it didn't happen. And it kind of struck me as I had that opportunity, and I not that I wasted it because I was busy with other things, but I could have utilized that time a little bit better. And what we're trying to do is help other small businesses, other businesses that are similar to mine, or just fans of, hey, that I think that's pretty cool that you get to design shirts, or design social media posts, and I want to learn how to do that, or I think it's interesting, or and just a casual fans, and we appreciate everybody that comes by and watches, and gives us a thumbs up, a view, a subscribe. And it's I just want to be better. I think everybody, especially at at the beginning of the year, you have a New Year's resolution, or you get that new year, new me, from everybody on Facebook. But really, we want to kind of set a tone for 2021. And for me, personally, what I want to do is put out more content that will help others and also help me. It's about being being aware of how I spend my time. And I use different software, different techniques that I've learned on YouTube University. And hopefully that it helps me, and hopefully it'll help you if you want to come along for this journey. But really, what I wanted to do with this kind of initial intro back into 2021, and back into doing some video, is especially at the beginning of the week, kind of laying out the plans, the initial plans. It's a small business. We have to shift, we have to pivot, we get orders. And one of my clients this morning, he's like, hey, I need to double my order, and it was already a big order. So that's going to cut a lot into video time, or design time that we have, shirts that that we want to design. But that's just the nature of the business. And it's a good problem to have, when a client says that they want to double their order. But that's I have a lot of plans myself, for 2021. One of them, like I just said, is doing more of these videos, just to kind of help myself document what I'm doing throughout the year. One of the other goals is to set up a podcast for small businesses. We want to help them, either get started, or, they're thinking about getting started, or they're right there, they just started, and interview other small businesses that are, just a little bit ahead of them. They're a year ahead, 2 years ahead. That way they can, follow their kind of map, go over the good and the bad. It's not just going to be, sunshine and rainbows of of interviewing podcasts interviewing small business owners that have millions of sales or millions of dollars in revenue, and it's about those small businesses that are they're grinding it out, um, and they also want to help others that want to do what they're doing. It's part freedom, working for yourself, and it's part being a prisoner of working for yourself, because you have to have that mindset. You have to have that determination to work for yourself, and it's a learning process, and with that podcast, we hope that we bring value to those people who are looking to start or have just started a small business. The second thing is we wanted to bring in value is showing some of our workflow. There's some people that either they're a social media person, they're looking into printing T-shirts, starting an embroidery shop, and we want to show our kind of practices of how we do it. Since we've been doing it for almost 2 years. On the direct to garment machine, on the embroidery machine, and how we do it, and how you could either use that model or modify it, or even give us notes on how to do that better. So the real kind of reasoning that kind of pushed me over this edge was a quote from Joe Rogan that said, what would you do differently if you knew that there was a documentary crew following you 24/7? And that really that really hit me. It hit me right in the gut, because I could see part of my time was grinding it out, pumping out shirts and trying to be on social media, doing my posts, and I have clients to also do work for, so it's it's tough, it's a grind. But I also saw that I kind of used excuses to relax, just sit on the couch and watch TV for an hour, or and don't get me wrong, I think that you deserve a break, that you earn a break, or that you don't have to be going 100 miles an hour for 12, 14 hours a day. But I think I was almost taking advantage of that the past couple months, because holidays, sometimes you do get a little bit slower, and it was a rough year, and I felt like I was spending too much time just relaxing, when I could have used that time more efficiently. And so that's part of why what this video, what we were trying to do this 2021 is documenting it, but also helping me realize, hey, you don't have time. Just one, get your work done, get your clients' work done, and once you're done with that, you have your goals. You have things that you put out in the world. You told people that, hey, I'm going to be putting these videos out. I'm going to be doing tutorials. I'm going to be doing a podcast, and you have that responsibility. So that's really on me. It's to help me put that pressure on me, and to to get it done. So hopefully you come for the journey, and check us out, and see what we're doing. Hopefully it brings value to you and your business. Maybe you know somebody that is going through it, or wants to start a business, and you can refer them. You say, hey, we know Mark, and check out what he's doing. Maybe it'll help. So we appreciate you coming by and sticking with us, and we hope to see more of you in 2021. If you have any ideas on different tutorials, or just different things that you want to see, just leave a comment. Let's see what comes out of it. And like I said, it's an evolution. It's nothing set in stone, and that's what I kind of like about it. And we'll see what 2021 has for us. So thanks again, and hope to see you next time.